This stream is powered by Bifrost and brought to you by Anonymous Pizza Parlor, the best pizza you may or may not have ever known. Alright.
力を持つがゆえに道を踏み外す。道を踏み外すために逸脱した力を願う。この矛盾もまた人間の証である。紛争のない世界、調和に満ちた世界でさえ特例は現れる。何のために？
Hey, Forrest. The next combatants will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. Sees that whole speech. Sir, this is a Wendy's. It's the fourth such notice, and the bell that signals the 7-day countdown to my next battle sounds. It begins again. My hands are stained with the blood of 3 people, and still I remain. I've even taken the life of a child. Master or not, Alice was just a young girl. I wonder if I deserve to be alive. And what is my reason for continuing on? Shinji was determined to survive until the end, even as he screamed in panic that he didn't want to die. Though Dan was true of heart, he died still believing that every battle had true meaning. And Alice, who was just lonely, a lost little child who only wanted someone to play with. The one who overcame them all and took their lives in the process was me, using my servant as a weapon. I wonder if my purpose is enough to compensate for taking their lives. My purpose, to avoid death. As for what Dan said, that he wanted me to find some meaning in my battles. Could I really find something like that inside myself when I don't even know who or what I am? Even if the memories that were erased before the prelims were to return, could I find it within me? To find meaning in any of my fights? In response to the alert from the computer terminal, I go to the bulletin board. Amongst the meaningless clutter, I find the one piece of paper that I'm interested in. Master, Monji Gato. Battlefield, the 4th Chimeric Lunar Sea. Monji Gato? I don't think we've ever faced off against this one. While I ponder what to make of the name, So, you are the opponent to this humble servant of God. Yeah, this is completely new. The deep, steely voice came from behind me. You seem to have no look upon your face. That is not the gaze of a fiery youth, but of a monk. Are you a pilgrim without a Mecca to strive for? Beholden neither to greed nor noble intentions? I'm approached by a man built like a mountain. He radiates confidence and his eyes glisten with fanatical assurance, although I'm not sure what about. As for myself, I am not a pilgrim like you. I am a warrior of my God, which is the noblest calling one may have in this fleeting world. The world shall know redemption once I placed my God upon the throne of this world. Can you sense it? The ferocious power flowing out of me, shielding me from the carnage? Oh, but this power is not mine, my friend. I am but a vessel of the omnipotence of God. Glory to the highest, enfolded by archangels' wings, named Samadhi and Suvarna Prabhasa. If my God is with me, I shall trust even the uncertain Apocrypha, and I shall not fear Goliath. Not Hariti, not even the Kama Johannium, could not birth a Sukhavati of this magnitude. Is it acceptable for this god, so rich with power, to have but one lowly follower? Nay! Not even Plato's demiurge would be satisfied with such a thing. All humanity deserves to reach Eden, do you not agree? And that, my friend, is why I must win. It is my destiny. I have absolutely no idea what he is talking about. One thing is clear. This man named Gato has conviction and passion. In suffocating quantities. With the announcement of my opponent, the prep period begins, but I can't bring myself to care. What in the hell am I? Why am I here? How did I end up as a master in the Holy Grail War? These three questions race through my mind, making it impossible to concentrate on anything else. Master, you're taking things far too seriously. Also, ixnay on the negativity, okay? Oh yeah, I bet you forgot about the person you accidentally rescued. You should go tease her a little. Listening to Caster talk reminds me of something. The one I saved using my command seal to disrupt her elimination battle should be in the nurse's office now. I wonder if she's alright. It might be a selfish thought on my part, but I wonder if going to see her will change anything. I should probably go to the nurse's office later and visit her. Alright. I quietly push away the curtains and approach Ronnie's bed. Since I don't hear her moving at all, I assume she's asleep. Until I see her eyes are wide open, staring blankly into space. I try to greet her, but she doesn't even look my way. Then suddenly, Ronnie's mouth opens. Her wide eyes remain unfocused and her body doesn't move, but small, monotone words escape from her lips. Why did you save me? Ronnie repeats herself, staring at the ceiling. Why? Why did you save me? Because your brain was about to be destroyed. Because you were going to die. You were killing each other and I was about to watch someone die. Anyone would have stepped in. At least, I had to. I might not have memories, but it felt like my past self was urging me on. How arrogant of you. Now I can no longer carry out my professor's wishes. Without the last parallax artifact created by the Atlas Institute, I no longer have purpose. Ronnie speaks without inflection. The parallax artifact must be that heart, or whatever, that she tried to drive critical. No, if it was really her heart, she'd be dead. She's always been emotionless, but how despondent she is right now really takes the cake. What are you? My words just die. I come here to stop worrying, and her question drives a stick into the bee's nest of my emotions. After I'm unable to answer for several long, tense moments, Ronnie mutters my name. Silver Shinobi. She keeps talking as if drawing slowly closer to a conclusion. You took away my one reason to be here, the mission bestowed upon me by my professor. In other words, I no longer have any reason to exist. Ronnie then falls silent. She simply stares blankly at the ceiling, as if refusing further contact. Did I save her life in order to discover my own raison d'etre? She had a motive to risk her life for the Holy Grail. With my intervention, I managed to waltz in and cripple that motive. Suddenly, I'm startled out of my silent contemplation by a beeping from my computer terminal. The primary cipher key has been generated. I think it would be good to follow the prompt from my terminal and leave this place. I guess I'll take the opportunity to talk to Sakura and get my weekly healing supplies. Sakura special lunch. You know, the more I see you, the stupider you seem to get. That bit of seemingly heartfelt abuse could only come from one person. Luckily, I've become inured to your ignorance, but seriously, I need to talk to you, okay? It looks like you somehow managed to erect a barrier, even as you play dumb for Julius. I've never heard of a magus who could pull something off like that. Just who or what are you? You'd better have a convincing answer, or your trips to the arena will become a nightmare. Reen's gaze becomes sharp enough to cut glass. I somehow know that the wrong answer will be fatal. However, that realization makes it easier to answer, as I have nothing to lose at this point. To find out what exactly I am. Several people have asked me the same thing, and their curiosity is tinged with suspicion and unease. Am I really so different from the other masters? Reen's expression quickly changes from one of hostility to one of unease in the blink of an eye. That dejected expression of yours makes it look like a puppy. And since I don't kill puppies... Fine, just take this and go to the arena now. As she's speaking, Reen hands me something. A jeweled pendant? Why would you give me... Yep. Take this and go to where the anomaly in the arena was detected. Anomaly? What could that possibly... The anomalies are flaws in the arena's construction the system uses to make seraphs when needed. Think of them as flaws in the firewall. Normally secure data will sometimes be leaked through them. Unregulated data streams, the remnants of defeated players, and other things are all distortions. That gem has been banned as formalware. It'll let you access any distortions you find. Distortions contain various kinds of information. You might learn something to allay your worries. It's a simple process, really. Just track down a distortion and the pendant will do the rest. If my theory is correct, you should be able to learn more about yourself. I'm sure of it. A clue about my identity? The opportunity to learn about myself would be worth any cost. I gratefully accept her gift, ignoring the potential for danger. If I can find any clue about myself, the reward will outweigh the risks. For the time being, I need to thank her. Just as soft as ever, I see. Oh, the areas in the arena you'll need to find will be shining. We'll see each other again. If your luck manages to hold, that is. So I just need to take this with me into the arena and find those shining areas. To recharge this item and find clues about myself, I'll hunt down the arena's magic hotspots. Alright. First floor, here we go. I can sense our enemies, Master. That's not good. Really not good. I have a bad feeling about them. We should avoid contact with them until we know more than that we're facing one nasty servant. Okay. These guys. Agitator. So this guy must replace the crazy clown girl? Right! Because this is the round where we would have faced, Vlad the Impaler. And I believe the round after that, I would have to face Rin and Kukulane instead of Ronnie and Lubu. Ow. And we face Rin next round, yeah, which means, fuck, Rin kills Vlad. How does she deal with their crazy? Good question. Now I kind of want to see a battle between Kukulane and Vlad just to see, like, how it goes, Lancer versus Lancer. So if Rin has Lancer versus Lancer, then is this guy a Berserker's master? Given Ronnie had a Berserker? I doubt that's actually the case, but possible. It would make sense. Yes, it would. Let's see. I'm assuming whichever one happens, the last one is Gawain, who's a saber. So I think by that logic, yeah, Lancer and Berserker are the only other classes we haven't dealt with. I think only this round varies, and the next one because we're fighting Rin instead of Ronnie. Turbinizer. I forgot they had that. Crap. Because we save Ronnie this time, we have to fight a berserker earlier. How fun. That makes sense. Because let's see, so far... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't forget the assassin. Actually, I'm guessing the assassin is unchanged. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh man, that hurts a lot. I want to see who Leo and Julius fought each round, by the way. I know they're NPCs, but what were their servants? That would be interesting to learn about, because I think Shinji even mentioned at one point, hey, I think I even saw somebody summon Neil Armstrong. Tag. Alright, maybe he faced Lancelot instead and it was pure catharsis. That would definitely make sense. Good thing I save state. Ow. Julius probably fought no one in the big matches. Knowing him and his tendencies, he probably took out each of his opponents before the matches began. He is an assassin, so... And I don't mean servant assassin, I mean assassin. So logically, it would make sense. Either that, or maybe to avoid suspicion being detected by the Seraph, he probably weakened to the point He probably weakened them to the point that when the elimination battle came, he would just, like, pick them off. Just imagine how Julius would have been with Robin Hood. Oh, God. Oh. Planting yew trees on every damn floor. Ow. Man. May need to trade your fox in, maybe for a dragon saber? Oh, you'd know I'd be a saber. I could see you as a saber. Ow. Either Saber or Lancer. Rider or Caster aren't my style. I'm too clumsy to be Assassin, and I'm not feral enough to be a Berserker. Maybe you're gremlin enough for... What is it that Phantom of the Opera has? Mental corruption? Where he basically goes Berserker, but he's not actually a Berserker. Berserker Light. Nah, because I can control my gremlin energy. Yeah. There we go. That's more like it. Ow. Yay, leveled up. Magic crystal fragment. Okay. I've asked Giles. What did he say? And he agrees with me. He said saber. Eh. Small, sword, and hungry. Yeah, sounds about right. Ooh, hello, shiny. This must be the spot heavy with residual magic that Rin Tosaka told me about. When I approach the light, a splitting headache tears through my brain. But it leaves me as soon as it comes. Now that I've come in contact with the residual magic, can Rin find something out about me? Alright, now that I've done what I set out to do in the arena, I guess I should leave. Little lamb, what indolent behavior is this I see? Have you strayed from the path of battle? Oh, I recognize that sweater and skirt combo. That grating voice. It must be Gato. Damn, we're in the arena. His servant is right there. Does he want to go at it right now? Now, Divine One, show us your light that illuminates 3,000 worlds. Is that a berserker? That's my least favorite class to deal with, but I'll do my best. Observe them? What's going on? She's not coming at us. Is something the matter, my god? Aha! You've decided to consecrate this place as a training ground. Then I will walk whatever path of needles you choose. Endure the whips of any hellish demons for you. I revel in the self-flagellation that you allow me to suffer on these grounds. You heard me, child. There's no time for us to play today. You have my permission to excuse yourself. It looks like our lives have been spared by some form of divine will. We should retreat for now, Master. Like that freaky guy said. I wouldn't mind fighting right now, but I have a bad feeling about it. If Caster wants to retreat, then I better follow her advice. Retreat for now, and when we know more about them, then we can engage. Oh. Okay. So, That berserker is not an ordinary servant, but, I recognize her because that is a character from another, Kinokunasu work. At least I think he wrote the script for it. Called Tsukihime. Let's see. Yep, you were right. That is indeed a berserker. Let's see. Alright. Let's go ahead and, okay. Alright. Looks like we'll have to engage. Master, we should collect more information. I have a bad feeling. Is that woman even human? Why don't we let them go? Once we learn their weakness, we'll cook their goose. Alright. Let's see. If I remember right. Boop, boop, boop. Ow. Ow, jeez. Alright, let's see what we got so far. I thought we could get away. Okay, ether fragment. Okay. So those two were blocking where the cipher key is. Oh! Ouchies. Ah, I thought I could get away. Ow. Ow. Ooh, that one almost did me in. Okay, Ow. That's what I miss, gamer. So because last stream we saved Ronnie instead of Reen, we are facing off against, somebody completely new. And, oh boy, she looks like a mean one. And nothing else here. I assume this is where I would find one of Taiga's request items. Ow. Yeah. Thank goodness this isn't a game where they had the FGO style rock, paper, scissors class advantage thing yet. Because, oh boy. Still, those high numbers are going to destroy you. Yup! Let's see. Any other spot on the map? Nope. It looks like they are blocking the way to the cipher key and the exit, so... Ow! Nice crit. I may be able to control... Let's see, so I finally got Percival after almost a year of ghosting him. I may be able to control my gremlin energy, as I said before, but I still enjoy letting it out in a not-so-dire situation. Nice hit. Alright, I think I'll kill a few more enemies, get a level up, and then I'll head out. Oh, did I just make a perfect call this turn? Alrighty. Also, last time it... No, no, I don't mean like that. I mean like leave the arena.
ご主人様から天才殿。おあ様、ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
So I'm just gonna get a level up. I'm gonna leave the arena because apparently we need to get more information about this supposed berserker. This alleged berserker. Fuck it, we ball.
見ていてください。それ。それ。ご主人様。
Ow. Alright, one more enemy, and I guess I'll just use a return crystal.
感謝感謝。でもたまには油揚げとかよーし。まだまだ頑張りますね。ありがとうございます。
This one ought to do.
行きますね。頑張りますね。
Ow. Alright, I think now would be a good time to use a return crystal. Master, that girl gave you something today, didn't she? It won't go kablooey all of a sudden or leak information about us, will it? What a great plan, Master, to go along with what the enemy wants. Wait. Well, let's ask that girl about distortion stuff. So, yep, this is our next opponent this time. A dream suddenly descends upon me. It feels like I'm watching one of the countless videos scattered across the internet. It's a scene I have witnessed before while sleeping in the aftermath of the Grail War prelims. It might be a scene from a past I cannot recall. It's as if it was imprinted upon my genes, stored away as an unknown trauma erased from my memories. I hear a voice of lamentation. Why? Why do I yearn for something I despise? Why do I lament over which I love? In the midst of chaos, I watch as countless people die in misery. Why does move toward this scene? Is there an answer for this insanity? And if there isn't one, I will need to create one through my own strength of will. I have no need for memories. I don't even really need a past. All I need to do is keep fighting. I hear a distant voice asking me to wake up. My eyes open. I just remember tattered remnants of a broken dream. That dream just now. I can't attach a memory or event to it, but I'm sure it was a dream of my past. Of that fact, I have no doubt. It's driving me insane that no matter how hard I try, I can't recall anything about my past. As I can't do anything about it, I should just let it go for now. Or until I remember something. What's the matter, Master? Wait, never mind. You're thinking about that girl in the nurse's office. But it's more important to think about that item you received and the magic burst that happened. Right. I'll find out what that means. Reen's probably in her usual spot. I'll stop worrying about Ronnie long enough to ask about my headache. Let's see. Does she say anything new when I go in here? Congratulations, Master. According to your current net worth, you are officially middle class. The feeling of cold, hard cash. I can never get enough of it. Granted, it's only virtual money, but I'm so glad to have it. I know you don't care, and neither does the moon cell, so don't expect any acknowledgement of your solvency. Seriously, is the moon cell an investment banker? It's like we'll only mean something when we're rich. Well, enough of that. Master, it's time to go shopping. Crass consumerism for the win! Master? Fur coats are a no-go for obvious reasons, so please find me a nice linen jacket. I wouldn't want to get any fur coats, especially of any, like, canine animals, because that would be a faux pas. I'm just gonna leave. Right, I'm on the second floor, so Reen would be at the rooftop. You know what? I deserve that. I deserve that. Did you find the anomalies? I tracked them down. Collecting the data gave me a headache, though. I wonder why. Just a headache, you say? I see. I'd imagine that you would suffer some poor condition, but I didn't think that would be all. The pendant I gave you does in fact absorb residual magic power. However, well, to be honest, accessing those distortions puts a murderous amount of stress on the brain. Stress on the brain? Yes, the feedback generated would be enough to kill you if a magic circuit wasn't present. The icy grip of terror grips my spine. Was this all just a trap? Have I put too much trust in this girl? Wait, that can't be right. I accessed the distortions yesterday and I'm still alive. So what does this all mean? Is she trying to make some kind of sick joke at my expense? This proves it. You can't be a magus. To be blunt, chances are you're not even human. What the hell? Did she just say what I think she said? You aren't human. Or maybe your brain is abnormal. I'm not sure what you are, actually. I think you might be the same as that homunculus girl. Both of you are anomalies at best. Are you really in the dark about how you arrived here? I don't know. I just... It's like I can half recall a dream that I can't remember ever having. A dream? While in a virtual world? In theory, there's no difference between this place and a dream. Like a dream within a dream. You truly are a mystery wrapped in an enigma. With those final words, Rin Tosaka turns and leaves. So I'm not a real magus? I might not even be human? That has to be describing someone else, as there's nothing extraordinary about me. Even without my memories, I'm sure about that. Alright, chapel. Let's buff Tamamo stats. So it would take all 6 to take her strength up to C. Monster Fox. That joke was so bad, Morgan is already behind you, ready to brain you with her staff. Yeah, fair. Alright. Just like yesterday, I pull the curtains aside and quietly take a seat at Ronnie's bedside. Ronnie's awake. Her eyes are still blank and she's still motionless. Ronnie sees me looking at her. Do you enjoy gazing at a broken tool? Tool? Why would she say that? I hope she'll clarify what she said. In answer to my unspoken plea, Ronnie continues. I am a tool. I exist to acquire the Holy Grail. I live only to retrieve the Holy Grail for my professor. And now I have failed, so I am a broken tool. I must disintegrate into dust, return to the cycle. She speaks in a flat monotone, the light gone out of her eyes. She says that she's a tool, and without the Holy Grail War, she has nothing, is nothing. I just want to know one thing. Did this professor of hers really raise a person solely for the task of retrieving the Holy Grail? That would mean that she has never experienced a will of her own. My professor? My professor has done everything for me, from bringing me into the world to loving and teaching me. My professor wished for the Holy Grail, and I am a tool to grant my professor's wishes. Then what would Ronnie wish for, if she had the Holy Grail? She's putting her life on the line for her professor, but what about what Ronnie wishes for? Kind of pissed off by what I'm hearing. I mean, if her professor told her to go jump off a bridge, she probably would. My professor's words are absolute, and I believe it is none of your concern, Shinobi Silver. For the first time since the battle, Ronnie scolds me, her voice raising and her eyes narrowing. Please leave, and don't come back. That was clearly a bit different from yesterday's rejection. If she would just open up to me, I feel like I could help her. I'll try coming back tomorrow. The elimination battle may be over, but I haven't truly saved her yet. It was worth a check. How am I doing on money? Ooh, right. I'll need to check and see if there's anything new in the commissary. Formal wear? Hmm. Seraphic music box. Items. Let's get some ether fragments. Alright, anything I could sell in that case? Check Fate series. I sent contacts for Celestine taking the Fairy Rage pill. Oh yeah, I've seen that post. Oh, I was looking at the Pets and Animals channel while I was at it. Oh, and... oh boy. Alright, let's see. And I don't have anything else I can sell. Alright, would there be anything in the library? I came to the library hoping to glean even the tiniest speck of information about the enemy. But all I accomplished was sinking my time into a fruitless quest. Suddenly, my eyes stop on a book. Its spine is white and textless. I feel drawn to it. I pull the book out and open it. Inside is the following. We must travel back to the last century, to the discovery of a certain massive structure. An ancient artifact, hailing from the distant past, formed by non-human technologies. In time, it would be known as the Holy Grail. However, the nature of its makeup and construction remain mysteries unknowable to humankind. It is doubtful humans will ever unlock the secrets of the moon cell's unique construction. Oh, you've discovered this book as well? At some point, Leo and his servant had walked up to me. It seems that book contains data that only masters of a certain level can access. Don't mind me. Enjoy the read. Leo's sudden appearance made me nervous, but I wanted to learn more about the Holy Grail. Before long, though, we learned the artifact was in operation. The Holy Grail observes the Earth. For eons, it has recorded activity on Earth, all of it, even individual lives, ideologies, and souls. The Holy Grail is an up-to-the-second blueprint of the Earth. Some say it is a divine relic. Eons on life on Earth recorded? That's extraordinary. So extraordinary I could barely process it. Surprised? That book is a mere introduction to the Holy Grail. The Harway family knows more. We Harways even know the material that composes the Holy Grail. Come back here if you're interested. Leo and his servant leave. What's inside this book is just the tip of the iceberg? If that's the case, then what does he know? What does he know? Alright, let's see. Ah. Let's see. Is there anything else I should be looking for? This particular opponent is kind of new territory for me, so... You know what? You won't learn what you need to know from me. Okay, so I'm on the right track. There's probably an NPC that I need to look for so that I can talk to them about it. Ah, the gentle camellia. It symbolizes true love. If only such a thing were to exist. I'd like to think it does. Anybody else down here? Nope. Speaking from experience, vampire lover. I got the girl from Archery Club, which doesn't seem too bad until you consider her servant. Figuring out her servant should be easy if I see her in action. I'll formulate a plan in my room. Boys' bathroom, I don't really need to go now. Let's see, I was just in the library. That item you have is quite interesting. Ah, it's a magical apparatus of some kind. I see. Have you been experimenting with thaumaturgy while in the arena? Nope, didn't mean to do that. Back up to the rooftop. Nope. Could have sworn I gone through everything, so... Let's see how much harder Tamamo hits now. Damn. I half want to see somebody do a run where they just dump all their points into one stat, whether it's strength, defense, luck, agility, magic. I think that would be funny to watch. On a scale of Cowboys being down 41 to 16 to Yujiro Hanma. Yujiro Hanma. Ow, 41 to 16. Jesus.
尻尾汚れちゃいました。
Green Bay flambéed them hard this past January. Yeah. I think I remember you telling me about that.
頑張りますね。聞いてください。それ。頑張ります。存分に恨んでくださいまし。尻尾汚れちゃいました。 参ります。
Celestine is the yippy bug from Lethal Company in this case. You're calling Celestine a loot bug?
見ていてください。聞いてください。聞いてください。乗ってきた。ご主人様から天才かも。おあいにく様。ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。行きますね。 いきますよ。頑張ります。聞いてください。やっちゃいます。ご主人様から天才かも。サクッと次に行きましょう。
Let's see, they still there? They're gone. Okay. First cipher key. We finally found the trigger. I wonder if those two are... No, that'd be too perverted, right?
やりましたね、ご主人様。
Alright. In that case... Where do I go for the exit? Or do I just go back out?
行きますね。見ていてください。何を返します。
Yeah, Canadians are not ones you
乗ってきた。
want to piss off. Yeah. She's small, a gremlin, basically doing crimes against fairies. Oh, jeez.
サクッと次に行きましょう。 行きますね。 見ていてください。頑張ります。
Ow.
それ。やっぱ人の世は儚いもの
Why do the dice-looking dudes look like fuzzy dice? They kinda do! They kinda do.
頑張りますね。
Okay, I'm calling it. I'm gonna make my way out to the exit, and then they're gonna block my path. Brother, you are not Celestine. No, but this kind of situation, you pick up on some patterns. There we go. That was kind of funny, just him not reacting to my presence. Good crit. Good thing I went all in on that strength buff. Okay. Something's not right. I'm half tempted to look up a guide just to make sure I'm not missing anything, because I feel like I'm missing something. Sweepy Fox. Something ain't kosher here, man. And I'm not talking corned beef with extra mayo. Yeah. Something's up. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or whatever, or I missed something, but I feel like we should have gotten, like, some info on them by now. I'm gonna pick this slot, just to be safe. I've been too preoccupied with the conversation with Reen yesterday to gather information. Not good. What is the matter? You don't look too well. A warm vice envelops my poor frazzled soul in an embrace. It wasn't nice of me to do so, but I happened to overhear you and that girl talking yesterday. I've pondered why you give off a different vibe than the other masters as well. Are you still worried about what she said? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because there's no sense in being uncertain of yourself. I do not believe many people are ever self-aware. Can't you accept not knowing as part of your identity? Make it part of my identity? What in the world? Good day, then. Leo left before I could come up with a witty retort. However, his servant sends a look back my way. His eyes seem to be saying, "You've been given good advice. Don't waste it." Though his eyes convey chivalry, it's not without an air of pity and condescension. What Leo told me earlier has been dominating my thoughts. It's about what I can do now. That's right. For now, I'm a master involved in the Holy Grail War. Since that is the only clue that I have to my identity, I should do what I can to try to understand it. Maybe if I compare myself with the masters I've faced, then I'll learn something about myself. Remember Dan. I tried thinking about Dan. He was a soldier, a magus who could interface with the digital world, and a knight. He denounced underhanded methods and respected etiquette, and he faced me head-on. Since I don't remember anything from before I lost my memories, I think of him like my father. Even now, his back is a symbol. His words are a guidepost. There is no shame in regret or losing your way, but never forsake the path which you have chosen. He was right. Even though my memory is obscured and I have yet to find a purpose in fighting, those words still resonate within me. But no words can change the fact that while I may be ready to face the future, my past remains lost. Or maybe I might not even...
Are you still worried about that, my master? I think you're wonderful just the way you are. Although I have to applaud your earnest desire to rediscover your origins. So, no need to hurry, but if you do find your answers, you'll tell me, won't you?
Something about how she said all that kind of irked me, but I can't doubt her sincerity. The fact is, I want to know who I am. I want to know what I came from. I want to know what there is for me.
You might get some answers if you talk to everyone around you.
I'm just saying.
Even that one girl says that for herself.
The only way to know oneself is to first understand others. Caster may be onto something. Talking to others might give me some insight into my true self. For now, I should go to the nurse's office. I want to check on Ronnie and maybe pick up some info as well. First floor.
Taiga! Hey, Silver, something urgent has come up. You have to help me.
Yes, ma'am.
You're my hero. I mean it. So I decided to try my hand at cooking and whipped up a feast. I thought I'd make the perfect dish, but the system labeled it as a bug and moved it somewhere. Rumor has it that my culinary tour de force is languishing in the arena, awaiting deletion. If it isn't recovered today, it'll be sent to the dustbin of history. Please, you must hurry.
Alright, I'll check in on Ronnie. My head is filled with worry for Ronnie as I make my way toward the nurse's office. When I reach the area where the beds are, she's expressionless as always, but I think I see a bit more of a gleam in her eye than yesterday. You've come again? Ronnie welcomes me with barbed words, but they're spoken quietly with a note of reservation. I have nothing to say to someone who speaks poorly of my professor. Please leave. Ignoring her words of dismissal, I speak over Ronnie. I need to talk to Ronnie more, if I want to draw out more of her feelings. Plus, it helps me relax to know what's on her mind. It seems I'm not a human being. I tell Ronnie about how Reen found out that I'm not a human being, and that I have no idea what I actually am. Ronnie listens attentively to what I have to say. Unlike me, Ronnie at least knows who she is. That's why it irritates me that her professor's words dictate her life. When she hears that, Ronnie replies in a gentle tone. My professor is my everything. My professor is my progenitor and my teacher. When I ask to hear a little more about her professor, Ronnie lights up and words pour out. Although I was but my professor's tool from inception, my professor raised me as a human being. Because I was not created with much emotional depth, carrying out my professor's wishes is my all.
Yes, we are the same. I think you and I are both empty vessels, Silver. The same? What does Ronnie mean by that? She can't meet my gaze. After a long silence, Ronnie looks into my eyes and delivers a cruel truth. I have created a hypothesis based on your talk with Rin Tosaka. You do not have an actual body. I'm too taken aback to respond. I don't have an actual body? Magical backlashes have no effect on your brain, though technically that's impossible. You would have suffered damage if you had a body. I am no exception to that rule. With that evidence in hand, there can be only one conclusion. Only a body that doesn't exist cannot be damaged. Perhaps you are but a string of ones and zeros, Silver? No. Wait, just hang on a second. Oh, please don't misunderstand. To say that you don't have a body doesn't mean it isn't out there. It just means you're disconnected from it. I heard you had issues with the prelims. Perhaps the link to your body was cut off before the preliminaries. It's only natural for your memory to be hazy as you are severed from your database, your body. I see. It's not that I don't have memories, it's that I can't retrieve them at the moment. If that's the case, I just need to repair the broken link. This must be quite problematic for you, Silver. If you don't mind, please allow me to help. Ronnie will help me relink with my body? That's the best news I've heard all tournament! I impulsively grasp Ronnie's hands and thank her fervently. Of course. We're in the same boat, after all. I'll devote my time to finding the location of your body on Earth, Silver. What a relief. Once I have my body back, I'll learn everything about myself. Why I entered this fight, what my history is, what my life is like. Once I know those things, I'll be able to fight with pride. Excuse me. Ronnie smiles softly, as if reading my thoughts. We're the same, Silver, for I too have been on a quest this whole time. I just remembered. Remembered what? Ronnie smiles at me. I think she gets enjoying me out of seeing me worked up like this. She's lost her earlier hesitancy. I'm afraid I'm a bit worn out, and so I apologize for my unsociable behavior earlier. Maybe talk again tomorrow? She really didn't have to ask. I nod yes. Satisfied, Ronnie settles down to sleep, sighing, "It's a promise." I guess that was too draining of a conversation for someone who's currently bedridden. I'll leave her be for now. There's an arena to be explored anyway. Alright. As I head to the arena, I bump into Gato at the doorway. He appears to have just finished exploring. Will I have to fight? I stand at the ready, but Gato is at ease. Giving it your all? As time passes and your chakras slow, senility and death creep closer. Therefore, train ever harder, my beloved foe, for then you will be a worthy sacrifice to my god. As always, he's spouting nonsense. Still, I can't help asking him why he entered the war. A motive? I simply wish to bathe the world in the light of God, as is the will of my Lord. As I am God's sole mouthpiece, you may bow before me to be forgiven of your trespasses, little heretic. So ridiculous. Whatever. I don't bother opening my mouth because Gato won't shut up anyway. Oh Lord, please guide this young soul by the light of your demonic eye, if only to the culling. Gato's maniac laughter echoes in his wake as he leaves. Problematic as his motive is, it actually does make sense. Insane fanaticism drives him.
As for me, I wonder if I had a motive too, before I lost my memory.
Master, did you hear? He told us the characteristics of his god.
Demonic eye. But knowing Gato, there's no special meaning behind the words. Huh. What did it say about demonic eye? Demonic eye could be rank A to C. Those who possess the ability of demonic eyes are capable of influencing the outside world, the effectiveness of which has been severely reduced due to the incompetency of the master. Okay, so normally it would be rank A, but in this situation it's rank C. Dude needs a psychoanalysis. Either that or he's just from a cult. Let's see. Second floor hasn't started yet, so... I guess in this case, all the drama is gonna be in the second half. Because the first half doesn't really have much that wasn't expected. Oh, NRS dropped the Homelander teaser. Nice. I'll have to check that out. Yeesh. I think there it is. Crab omelet. Okay, nothing down there. Oh, hello. There it is. Okay.
レアアイテムゲットです。 ではでは本日はここまでということで
All right.
I think you're perfect as you are, Master. You don't need to rush into getting your memories back. But if that's your decision, I'll support you 100%. No, I'm not overcompensating for the fact you almost triggered a flag in the nurse's office. Okay. Okay. Do I dare? Nah, I think we're actually at a good place to stop. Let's see. Uh, let's go ahead and raid Laughing Boy LP, who's playing some good old retro. Nobody expects the Shinobi Inquisition. Alright, let's see. Tomorrow the stream will probably be a little later. Expect an announcement around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Let's go ahead and raid.